on TMZ.
All right, Gayle King is taking some advice from Oprah. She's going to space, but she is absolutely terrified.
I'm scared, but I'm also really very excited about it.
So this all-female crew is going to space with Lauren Sanchez and Katy Perry.
This soundtrack's gonna be awesome up there.
Katy's gonna play extraterrestrial.
No, I kissed a girl. I mean, we all have our own fantasies.
The legendary film actor Gene Hackman passed away at the age of 95, but the death is now deemed suspicious enough to warrant a further investigation.
It is absolutely mysterious when we got the details of what the police found when they went in the house.
It was very bizarre.
I can't figure it out.
Matthew Lawrence says that back in the day, Ryan Reynolds was going way off script on a movie set.
The production team was having a really hard time with Ryan. This is young Ryan.
So he was just giving all of his energy, trying to make it as funny as possible. Like, I think this is good.
We don't have to make excuse for it. He may have been a jerk.
He wasn't a jerk, man. He was just doing a bit.
No, I think everybody loves Ryan Reynolds because he's so affable and likable, and it's surprising to us.
Are you trying to figure out what affable means? Khloe Kardashian's dates are not calling her back, and her mom says,
"Did you give him a?" I go, "No," and she goes, "Well, that's why he's not calling you back."
Kris says none of this wait until the third date business.
The person I want to hang out with is mom.
Yeah.
No wonder Corey Gamble's so happy all the time.
"Are you really going to space?"
I'm really going. I'm surprising my damn self.
You go, Gayle King, because that's our new favorite astronaut out in New York after announcing she's boldly going where William Shatner has gone before.
Gayle King is going to space with Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, and a bunch of other trailblazing women. This is very exciting.
Yes, because this spring she'll make history by blasting off with an all-female crew on a Blue Origin space flight. And Gayle has absolutely no reservations about it at all.
I'm so afraid.
Stop, Gayle.
I am. I'm so afraid.
She's near tears.
Her voice is breaking.
She's probably just nervous during the big announcement, but was totally fine when we talked to her after, right?
I'm a very nervous flyer. I'm scared, but I'm also really very excited about it. Pray for me.
Never mind, nerves still going strong.
Gayle realizes how dangerous it is. You're sitting on top of a bomb when you propel into space.
Wow, you're no longer in charge of the pre-flight pep talk. But guess who is cheering Gayle on?
Oprah.
Yep, Oprah told Gayle she had to do it.
She said, "I think if you don't do it, when they all come back and you have the opportunity to do it, you will be kicking yourself." And she's right.
It's a good thing to go up with Jeff Bezos' fiance, right?
Yeah.
He's got to make sure this one is safe.
Hopefully he's been doing that all along, but we see your point. And at least the music is taken care of with Katy Perry on board.
She's gonna play extraterrestrial.
Oh, it goes up like a firework.
No, I kissed a girl. I mean,
What happens in space stays in space. So, good luck, Gayle.
Cheer me on, because I'm very scared, but very excited.
So all you're going to need is an anti-itch medication to last through it. You'll be fine.
Sarah Blakely had a terrifying experience. She was walking through the woods with all her girlfriends, and she said, "I went ahead because I had to pee."
I wiped with poison ivy. There's a missing leaf. Yeah,
that's where I pulled it from.
1, 2, 3. So that's definitely poison ivy. Oh my God. And this is why you drift right. You never take the chance.
Fire in the hole, dude.
Her field guide gives her hand sanitizer.
Go and it's alcohol through your vagina. It's going to burn like nobody's business.
I have a slightly dumb question.
Oh, this is going to be
I've
great.
always wondered this.
Oh no.
Why can't you shake?
That's what I say you drift right, you do.
Like, that's what we do.
It just takes longer.
Do you shake one leg up shake or no?
Okay.
You just shake your butt.
Legendary actor Gene Hackman has passed on at the age of 95, and his death leaves a mystery worthy of Well, a classic Hollywood movie starring Gene Hackman.
The death is now been deemed suspicious enough to warrant a further investigation.
It is absolutely mysterious.
Yes, a caretaker spotted 2 bodies in the house and called the cops.
Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody out here really quick.
Officers arrived on the scene, and when they went inside the house, they found Betsy Arakawa, his wife, found her deceased in a bathroom in the house. They then discovered Gene Hackman's body in the mudroom adjacent to the kitchen, also passed away, and they found one of the family dogs dead in a closet.
And since a gas leak was ruled out, authorities found the death so suspicious that they immediately got a search warrant. For example, next to Gene's wife,
they found an orange prescription pill box on the countertop, turned over with pills scattered on. Gene Hackman in the mudroom was found with sunglasses next to his body.
He was fully clothed, was
leaving potentially.
So why were Gene Hackman and his wife in 2 separate rooms when they died? And why did it take so long for their bodies to be found?
Their bodies were in a state of decomposition that indicates it could have been some period of time.
So long that Gene's wife had even begun to mummify when she was found with the pills just 15 feet from the body of their dog in the bathroom closet. Which makes you wonder if maybe after she died,
the dog ate some of the pills that fell on the ground, and then he died.
But there's 2 other dogs that survived. One was in the house, and the other one was roaming on the property. So weird.
I can't figure it out.
Very bizarre.
Bottom line, right now we have a lot more questions than answers.
How are you guys doing?
Good to see you. So we got 2 90 Day Fiancé stars, Sarper and Shekinah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
they went viral on the last season because Sarper told her that he had slept with 2,500 women.
Oh, okay, it's this guy.
How do I really know that I am this one special woman in his life?
Great, they're still together.
They're still together. He's now living in LA, so he got his visas. We asked him, how it is being in a monogamous relationship.
Somebody told me 2 years ago that I can adapt to such a thing. I would laugh at him with my ass.
We asked him about the 2,500 women.
The man has a big body count. It's a good thing for the relationship because it means that nobody can tempt that boy.
He's tried it all.
I tried it all.
There's
I
nothing that
saw
can
it all.
tempt him.
You've seen it all, man.
Excellent Spanish.
That doesn't make you feel special at all.
But out of thousands of women, you're the only one I still want to be with.
He got a visa for you.
Courtney, you don't think she feels more special than like Mary would feel, who was one of 3?
Wishing you guys all the best. Thank you.
And now, Khloe Kardashian talks about the mother-daughter moment when Kris Jenner taught her about the birds and the...
She's like, well, did you give him a...
Not the bees we learned about, but do tell.
So Khloe Kardashian was on our podcast, and she's talking about how she was dating this LA basketball player, and she was just like frustrated because she was like, this guy's not texting me back.
And while Khloe's asking her girlfriends for advice, Kris walks in.
Was like, well, Khloe, have you ever given him like...
Whoa, let's just call it an early birthday gift. And apparently Kris Jenner's quite generous.
I go, I went on like one or 2 dates with him. No. And she goes, well, that's why he's not calling you back. And
Best
she
story ever.
just turned around and I'm like,
Went back to her office.
None of this wait until the 3rd date business.
Here's the cruel irony. If it happens on the first date, it's probably not going to be a second date.
Spoken like a man who wishes he knew. Thing is,
I was mortified that my mom said this in front of my friends.
Do you want this advice from your mom?
Definitely not.
No!
hey, Mom did lock down Dad. And Kris hasn't steered her daughters wrong yet.
When Mom tells you what to do, you listen to Mom.
No wonder Corey Gamble's so happy all the time.
Not a care in the world. So, Khloe, Mother knows best.
I went on like one or 2 dates with him. No.
Jay Leno is denying claims that he ever targeted Monica Lewinsky after her affair with Bill Clinton was revealed.
Targeted with jokes? He's denying that?
No, he's not denying that he made jokes about it. He's denying that he wasn't intentionally trying to hurt her.
Monica used the word, he targeted me. And I get it, Jay saying I didn't target her. I was just doing my job, which is telling jokes about.
Yeah, but to her logic, everyone targeted her. Everyone
It's the use of the word target, right? It's like
Monica Lewinsky is now seen as a victim. But she also willingly got into a relationship with the most famous man in the world, and that comes at a certain price.
She was 22 years old, taken advantage by her much older boss.
That's true. If Devin were to sleep with Harvey, he would be a victim, but also a willing participant.
Why is it always me?
Because we know that you're his type.
Coming up.
I got Brianna Chickenfry.
Has Burger King ever reached out to say you need to be our ambassador for chicken fries?
Did you know, fun fact, the reason she calls herself Chickenfry is because she loves those Burger King chicken fries, right?
Where did you think she got it from?
Plus,
Matthew Lawrence says that back in the day, Ryan Reynolds was going way off script on a movie set.
The production team was having a really hard time with Ryan.
And they were very frustrated with him, and someone from production was like, man, this Ryan Reynolds guy is going nowhere.
coming up.
Shrek and Fiona's children are all grown up, and in the sequel, one of them will be played by Zendaya.
Cool.
Shrek is back.
I love that.
Be right back.
And now, 12 million, 12 million, starring Briana Chickenfry LaPaglia.
It's good to see you, Briana.
Good to see you too. That's Briana Chickenfry at LAX, who you know from Barstool Sports and her very public breakup from musician Zach Bryan, in which he refused to sign an NDA for a lot of money.
They started low, then they went up to 10 million, then they went up to 12 million.
I say, you know, now that the dust has settled, any regrets or second thoughts about turning down the $12 million?
Have you ever? No. That's like devil's money. I don't want someone else's money.
It's a lot of devil money, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay. I'll make my own money.
And with such a cool nickname, how is she not already making money from one of the top fast food restaurants?
After all the hype surrounding you lately, has Burger King ever reached out to say you need to be our ambassador for chicken fries?
No, not yet. They should, though. I actually got chicken fries the other day.
Come on, Burger King. She wants it her way. So the question now is, what kind of guy would Briana like to share her chicken fries with?
Any more musicians or?
No, never.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. You won't get some jerk after your money since you turned down $12 million.
$12 million?
You wouldn't want some girls to sign an NDA.
No, I have nothing.
Why did your voice What would you even say about me? I'm a total gentleman.
Good luck, Briana. $12 million could have bought a lot of chicken fries.
Thank you so much. You're so lovely.
Nice to talk to you.
Cheers, mate.
Shrek and Fiona's children are all grown up, and in the sequel, one of them will be played by Zendaya.
Cool.
Shrek is back, dude. Zendaya is probably more honored to play this role than any other role.
Like stop. Jason, Shrek is a big movie for kids.
They do always make the animation sort of based a little bit on the person's face, right?
Rude for Cameron Diaz, Charles.
Cameron Diaz face and then they ogre it up.
Charles!
Wait, Eddie Murphy looks like Donkey.
Saying that they use features of their actual faces and they work it into the animation.
Do they have multiple kids?
They had at least 3.
You didn't watch Shrek 4?
No, I didn't.
But you saw Puss in Boots.
He saw Puss in Boots, not the movie, though.
Can you imagine how disappointed Charles was when he sat down for Puss in Boots?
Wait a second, this is animated?
The production team was having a really hard time with Ryan.
That's Matthew Lawrence on his and his brother's podcast discussing a movie he did with a young Ryan Reynolds back in the day where Reynolds caused friction on set, which raises a big question.
Matthew Lawrence has a podcast?
He does, but no. We mean, did Blake get her alleged on-set bad behavior from her husband?
He'd walk out, didn't really, just wanted to kind of do his thing, and the producers were getting really upset.
Yes, according to Matthew, in the 2000 film Boltneck, Ryan was a bit difficult to work with.
They were kind of alluding to, maybe Blake could have learned from Ryan.
Well, they more than alluded to it.
I wonder where Blake learned it from.
I'll never forget.
Allegedly.
Nice save, Joey. But come on, cut the that guy a break. He was only 23, plus...
Why can't we give Blake Lively agency? Maybe she was just a bitch on her
Yes, empowerment.
Oh my God.
own. If she even was. Justin Baldoni says she was, but we'll find out.
Yes, it seems like new information comes out every day in the Blake-Doney war, so hopefully they'll get to the bottom of it soon. In the meantime, any more juicy tea to spill about the movie, Matthew?
Ed Begley Jr. played my dad.
We meant about working with Ryan.
But they blamed that movie not working on him.
There you go. Stay tuned, everybody.
Are you going to be watching the Oscars this weekend?
I will probably not be watching the Oscars this weekend because I'll be working this weekend.
We got comedian Gabriel Iglesias in New York.
Fluffy.
Yep, he's a big stand-up guy, and we talked to him about the Oscars. He says he's working, he's on tour, and then he gives us a fun fact.
I pay taxes in every state. That's a fun fact. Not a lot of people can say that.
That's with the exceptions of the states that don't have state tax, he says, I pay taxes in every state because of his touring.
That must be a lot. What is that? Well, I can't go ahead and ask you that, but
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can afford a nice thing or two.
He's been doing it a while.
Good for him. Nothing worse than rich people bitching about how much they're paying taxes.
When comedians and stuff travel internationally, you don't pay tax if he plays a gig in another country.
Are you looking for advice for tax fraud?
No, I'm just like, that's crazy. He has to pay taxes in every country. Australia wants me to pay taxes, even though I'm earning money here in LA.
Do you pay taxes in Australia?
I don't want to go there. I understand to go there.
Dude, thank you so much. This is awesome.
Coming up.
So we know Jessica Alba's getting her divorce, and she's starting this new chapter with a new tattoo.
When you're going through a bad breakup, you want to like feel the pain that you're feeling.
I'd expect you to be tattooed head to toe by this point.
All right, come on in, baby, to the TMZ Tattoo Parlor. Today's celebrity tattoo, courtesy of the beautiful Jessica Alba. Nice.
Jessica Alba is having her divorce. She's starting this new chapter with a new tattoo. It seems to be a sentence. I can't quite figure out what it says.
Well, let's see. Live in Transylvania at... Nah, that can't be it.
It says in cursive, life is transformation is life.
Isn't it like a little bit of like a basic phrase? It's like live, laugh, love.
She also posted a picture of a coyote and why that's a spiritual animal, which seems like the biggest turnoff to guys, period.
Yep, totally. Big turnoff. But hey, a flowery, barely legible tattoo, that is Jessica's choice. That's her journey, right, guys?
Why do women...
Anybody else?
Isn't that the point of the tattoo? It's not doing it for everyone else. It's doing it for herself.
It's better than like the Chinese letters that don't say what you think they say. It says like raccoon penis, and you're like, oh, it's this.
When you're going through a bad breakup, you want to like feel the pain that you're feeling.
I'd expect you to be tattooed head to toe by this point.
You'd look like Post Malone.
It would just say no engagement.
I've been engaged more than any of you guys.
Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, this was productive. Thanks for sharing the new tat, Jessica. You know what they say, life is, something. Coming up.
Patrick Mahomes done away with like them little mohawk-ish style haircut that he had, and
he went full girl.
Yeah, it's a girl going through a breakup.
Like he has the sads and then had to change his hair.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is fresh off the butt kicking in the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's been a month or so, right?
People remember it. And you know, when you go through something traumatic in life, a lot of times you like to switch up your look. That's what Patrick Mahomes has done. So he's done away with like them little mohawk-ish style haircut that he had, and
he went full girl.
Yeah, it's a girl going through a breakup.
Like he has the sads and then had to change his hair.
You need a fresh start.
You do need a fresh start.
you gotta shave away the badness.
Wait a second. Doesn't he have a Head and Shoulders deal?
He still has an inch on top of his head. He's still got plenty of hair.
I wonder if Britney had anything to do with it. Like, it's time to change up your look, man.
I'm sure it was getting too long. It didn't look good.
Yeah, it was like boy.
Wives control your hair.
That's not true.
Wives control
Yes,
your
they would.
Then what do you think is going on with Charlie Cotton?
Aaron likes it.
Actually, can we stop on that? What is going on with Charlie Cotton?
She likes to run her hands through when we're getting...
Oh, the the grease on the fingers.
Yeah, don't you just imagine beetles coming out of it?
You go fingers through yours, you definitely get stuck.
She finds a joint in there.